Aquarius, welcome to April, and April begins with this very intense first week. We have the Sun conjunct Uranus, it's square Jupiter, it's square Pluto, and what all of this means is it's time to move forward to break free. You'll like it because it's a very strong Uranian, your modern day planet ruler, energy about wanting to be yourself and not wanting to be confined and wanting to be able to think about things in a broad perspective. So it is in your house of communication, and how it will manifest for you is that if you feel stifled in a group of people, whether where you work or just acquaintances, and you feel that you can't speak your mind, that could end up being quite irritating to you. Now, there's that part that maybe not everybody is privy to what you really think, but the desire to be free to speak is so strong right now, and to be able to be free to be yourself and to think, have your own opinions and have your own way of seeing things and thinking about things. It's vital. Ultimately, this energy is where you are protected. You look for protection of wherever Jupiter is in. And Jupiter is in Cancer, and it's in an odd place in a way for protections. And it's saying if you get a little bit off-centered, just go back to what you do every day. What's your routine? What do you like to do that keeps you healthy mentally, physically, emotionally? Maybe it's a few minutes of meditating. Maybe it is going for a walk. Maybe whatever it is for you, go back to the routine of your life, the habits of your life that are healthy for you. And all of this chaos around you and drama around you can shift away. We have a new Venus-Neptune cycle that happens on April 11th, and Venus-Neptune in Pisces is about this really strong energy of what's possible, what in creativity, our creative energy, what's possible in romantic longings, in romance, in love, and what's possible for you, especially in abundance. Because Venus represents not only our lovers, who we love, it represents what we love, that abundance. I love this. It's our abundance principle, what we desire, what we want. And Neptune wants the biggest possibilities possible. It's in what's called your solar second house of finances. So do some meditation about what's possible. If I had true abundance in my life, what would it be? And I don't mean just money. I mean abundance on every level. There will be plenty of times to bring Saturn in, which is boundaries, and it's more of says, how are you going to make that possible? But right now, with this new cycle around April 11th, it is about connecting to and also creative function. And this is how it will manifest for you also. It's not only about the abundance principle in life in general. There's things that I would like to create for myself and have for myself. It comes from, because your thinking area of the chart is activated. It comes from what you think, what you know, and what you want to know and what you want to learn. The lunar eclipse on the 15th is very intense, not just because it's an eclipse, but also because Pluto, the day before, is going retrograde, which Pluto is that intensity. It wants transformation. It wants empowerment. And yours will come from behind the scenes. So you could find that starting a couple of days before the full moon, the eclipse, your dreams become very vivid, and they can give you answers or insights into different areas of your life. So if you do any dream work, keep your journal out during that weekend leading up to the full moon. The eclipse energy also has the Mercury conjunct Uranus, right, in your third house of thinking, very strong. And this is pulling. What is it that I want to know? What it is I want to learn, and put some energy into it. There could be some action you start to take about, yes, I already know all this stuff, but there's a world out there of things to know and to learn and to share and to delve into acquiring more knowledge and insight. The sun enters Taurus on the 20th, or 4 minutes before the 20th on the Eastern time. Earth sign, so is entering into an earth sign, is entering into a part of your solar chart that represents your home, your family, where you live, and that inner world. So what you do at night, I go out to work. The work energy is out in the 10th house, and this is my home. So doing something with your home will start to become important, especially with the solar eclipse on the 29th. The solar eclipse on the 29th, when the new moon, powerful new moon, in your solar 4th house, it can activate wanting to either create more comfort in your home or create more, just so it feels more authentically yours or uniquely yours. You might even go out and purchase something for your house, or bring back into your apartment that you've been wanting to have. And because Mercury is in Taurus now there with this eclipse, maybe you can't do everything all at once about where you're living or where you want to live. But with Mercury in Taurus there, it's saying, you can think about it and take some methodical planning in order for it to manifest down the road.